Hey guys, this is Jack speaking. Okay, I'm here to talk about sex and spirituality. Okay, so let's look at an interesting geometrical manifestation in this world, which is the church. Okay, so now you're standing in front of this church. Okay, now it is in the front door section of a church when you walk in the front. I know sometimes there are like the sideline entries, but now I'm talking about in the front. Okay, so when you walk straight into the front, there is an aisle straight to the podium in the front where the priest will stand with the Bible in front. Then you have the wings on the side and on the other side where the people would sit down in preparation of the gathering. Now, look at this interesting perspective. The church geometrical manifestation is designed as a vagina. Okay? And have a look at the following. So, the people walking in to the vagina take on the male construct as the penis, penetrating the vagina, as the people walk into the vagina manifestation of the church straight in the central aisle as the penis penetrating the vagina. And who else is standing on the podium? 99% straight there is a male dominant figure as a priest, which is the stability point of the structural experience that's about to take place. So, now, you have the manifestation of the church, which is in the manifestation of the vagina, and then the people walking into the central aisle, which is the male construct, penis, penetrating the vagina, and then you sit, and then the ceremony starts, which is like the orgasmic experience, where everyone sings, and pray, and worship, which is then the orgasmic experience. So, spirituality is equal to sex. Fascinating. Have a look. You have the vagina, the penis enters the vagina and then moves accordingly and then has an orgasmic sexual experience. The same with spirituality, with the church manifestation and religion. Have a look. The church in the manifestation of a vagina, with the central aisle where the penis is to penetrate. The people take the male construct manifestation and they walk into the central aisle as the penis of the vagina. And then you have the male dominant figure in the center on the podium. I'm getting to that in a moment. On the podium. And then everyone sings, sits on the aisle, it's penetrated, I'm in, move, and then the music and the songs and then the worship and there's the orgasmic experience. So what does the male dominant figure on the podium represent? That which everyone is searching for in sex and spirituality. What are they searching for? The one. Are they not? Everyone's looking for the one in relationship, in experience of themselves, in expression, the yearning for something greater, something more profound. Isn't that interesting? So the priest standing on the podium represents the one that everyone is looking for, is searching for, to worship, something greater, something more profound, purpose, reason, speciality, God knows what. So, that's what the priest represents in the manifestation of the structural geometrical design of the church as a vagina, where the people, as the male penis, penetrate this vagina, and the one that they're searching for, that they worship, is standing on the top. Then also, it went a step further, manifesting it as a God, the one everyone is looking for, searching for, yearning for, wanting to become, wanting to experience, in the manifestation of a delusional being called God. that delusional being is what everyone is looking for. That illusion of God is what everyone is looking for. And where else? And where are they looking for it? In sex, spirituality, religion, and relationship. And all are exactly the same manifestations of this world. Exactly the same structural design and construct of this world. All points looking for something more, looking for something greater, looking for something more profound. And all sex itself within spirituality, religion, and relationship is manifested in all three. Religion, spirituality, the manifestation of the structural design, the one standing on the one, it says spirituality would be the masters, the angels, the gods, goddesses. Everyone is yearning for, looking for, searching for the orgasmic experience once it's realized. And then you have religion walking into the church, where God is that one everyone's looking for, searching for, in the penetration of human beings within the church as a vagina, and they experience an orgasmic experience with that one. Then you have relationship, where you're tied to that one, looking for the experience with that one as the orgasmic experience. This whole world is sex-driven. The manifestation of this world is sex. Interesting. So does God really exist? Does sex, orgasm, relationship really exist? So what's really going on here? Why does that yearning exist for that one, that desire, that experience, that it had become a separate manifestation outside of ourselves that we believe is only able to be gained through a form or manifestation of a sexual experience? Maybe if we go back to the beginning, that yearning for self-expression has now manifested as sex. That through sex, human beings are yearning for self-expression, for life itself, for themselves. And we've manifested it in all sorts of different placements, such as sex, relationship, religion, and spirituality. When the core of all four placements are in existence is one thing: everyone searching for themselves, to satisfy that yearning for self-expression. But we've gone and separated ourselves in multiple different ways, and we've done a pretty good job of it. So what are we busy doing now? Bringing everything back to one within each and every single human being. Just one. Because if you look at this world, we're all over the place. It is a mess. So what mistake have we made? The first mistake is that desire for a yearning for self-expression, instead of realizing that I am self-expression here already, and that self-acceptance of self is life that has never existed yet. So what could be the point then? Is it that we've never really accepted ourselves? And because we haven't accepted ourselves, we've gone and tried to design an experience separate from ourselves to satisfy ourselves, because we couldn't accept ourselves just as being here, silent, present. Who is able to be that just here with yourself, just breathing? That's it. That's who we are. But yet beings don't want that. Why is that? What are we chasing after? What is it that we're looking for? Okay, this is Jack. Thank you very much.